It's now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Williams is out there with Chet Holmgren. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard position. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Williams, Damian Lillard out there with Holiday. Then it's MP. And it's Avdia in at the small forward position. Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
Now here is Holiday. Outside, Joseph. No good from outside. Wallace outside. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Kicks it out to MP. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Even when he's near the hoop, Lillard always aware of the open man on the perimeter.
And it's Wallace penetrating, and the jam by Wallace.
And, guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Oh, the defense a little soft around the rim there. That's as easy as it gets.
Here's Mitchell. Williams passes to Mitchell. Basket counts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And it's Portland with the rebound. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City. They were unable to fight off the Thunder.
Yeah, they dropped the last game of this matchup. Their bench wasn't able to keep up with the opposing reserves offensively.
Now, here's Joseph. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio. And Holiday kicks to Joseph. Buries it from three-point range. Joseph's got 6.
And a great sense of the floor there from Holiday. Drew gets to the basket, but knows the better shot is on the perimeter.
Here's Williams, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Jim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But, Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
Klingon, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Sharp comes in for Drew Holiday. Thunder trailing by 5. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when they'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you once again, Allie. And here is Holmgren after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Joseph with the ball. 9 points in the game so far.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Launches a 3 and another 3 for Portland.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Here's the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. 15 points in the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Oklahoma City. A 12-point game. To stop the run. And the rejection by MP. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Williams. Thunder trailing by 12. Shoots over Avdia. And the Holmgren left side. Good defense by MP. The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Another miss by MP.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that's not a horrible shot for him to take, but you could still probably find a higher percentage shot.
Williams' shot is off. Trailblazers leading by 12. Avdia, the pass to Joseph. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Joseph.
Thunderball. Substitution on the court.
McCain against Henderson. Williams, that's for two. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. But free from Joseph. Caught it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's just great awareness. One eye on the clock, one eye.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Trailblazers up by 15. And back with the start of the second quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Trailblazers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
Sharp is on the wing, and he'll be paired with Grant. Toumani Camara is out there with MP. And it's Henderson in at the point. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. And we were talking about, Tim, the front office, the Blazers very pleased with their internal development.
Well, the pieces fit. They're not just young players looking to score, but you have guys who are willing to defend and make hustle plays. That's how you build a winning culture.
And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
Oklahoma City.
A chance now to take a look at some numbers for Damian Lillard.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Pass to Joe. Second chance shot. Good on the shot.
And running offense through Holmgren. Great court awareness and really unselfish.
Now Camara. He's guarded by Williams. Outside, Joseph. Camara finds Joseph, takes a three, and another three for Portland.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Thunder trailing by 17. Pass to Holmgren. Here's McCain. Outside, Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
The players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Sharp, that's good.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Dort. Over Grant. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. Here's Henderson. He has yet to score. Now, here's Sharp. And the layup's good off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, "You really can't find a weakness in this game. His great."
So it's Portland finishing the quarter up by
Come on, this man. Who'd like a free t-shirt tonight? That's the end of the first Your score, your Trailblazers.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Joseph.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Williams is out there with Holmgren. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Lillard against Mitchell. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Holmgren in the corner. Back to Mitchell. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Assist from
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And Lillard kicks to Joseph. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Clock at 6. Pass to Avdia. Kicks it out to MP. It's good from long range. Joseph's got 27.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
It's taken away by Wallace. Here's Mitchell. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Mitchell's got his third basket of the night right there. Tim, you talk about a player with quick hands. That's Cason Wallace.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not just the hands that make him a threat on D. It's his lateral quickness, anticipation, and positioning. He just has that sixth sense about where the ball is going next.
Holmgren in the corner. And Damian Lillard pulls it down.
And that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Wasted no time on that one. Lillard's got 11 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. When you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear number one, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Williams. Sharp comes in for Drew Holiday. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Damian Lillard. Henderson outside. Sharp, the pass to Joseph. Grant on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. And they get it back. Here's Sharp. His three-pointers off the mark. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Tim, how in the world did Jalen Williams fall into the Thunder's lap with the 12th pick back in that 2022 draft?
Well, Kevin, he played at a mid-major, so he was a bit of a late bloomer. A lot of people saw him as high floor, low ceiling type. And he was an awful fast riser as the draft got here, but still a steal in that late lottery.
And what a smart pick by that organization. Oh, my goodness.
They seem to always get it right.
They do.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, you might be able to average 15 to 18 points a game, but in Oklahoma City, he has sacrificed shots and minutes to be part of a winning team, and he competes every night.
He does indeed. Count that one for Dort.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Sharp on the wing. Back to Joseph. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target. Joseph's got 12 points in just the second half.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Over in the corner, Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the middle. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We've heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
McCain against Henderson. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Alex Caruso in for Williams. Second shot opportunity. And there's a nice layup by Clingan. Clingan's got his second bucket tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. They get the rebound. Now Kamara. And here's Sharp. The three from Joseph. Off on that one. And so it's Portland holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Trailblazers shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. We'll see Grant and Kamara playing it forward. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Shaedon Sharp. And it's Joseph in at the foul. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
At the line
and some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
Grant the pass to Sharp. Now Kamara. Covered by Wiggins. Thybulle kicks to Joseph. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Joseph's got 42 in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
McCain goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
That is a nice job getting to the other side of the rim. Creates a tough angle for the defense.
The three from Joseph. And again, it's Portland with the three.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Wiggins outside. Pass to McCain. Back to Wiggins. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by MP. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Joe.
Substitution on the court.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And
don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, it's only going to increase.
Near the three-point line, it's Joseph. No good there off the double clutch. Thunder trailing by 20. Over in the corner, Williams. Plenty of space. Joseph with the rebound. Joseph's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Trailblazers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season. And again for 3.
He just continues to rein it in from downtown. Hits another one from deep.
Greg, the way he's shooting, he has a good chance to join some elite names on the list of the most threes in a game. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. Avdia with the rebound. And here are the Blazers. Outside, Joseph. From the arc. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. And the rejection by MP. Launches it. And another one. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Well, it's easy to see who the offense is running through tonight. Why change anything?
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
I think AC's got player of the half in every game we've played together, dude. He's a baller. I love it.
It's the team. The team makes me look good. The team puts me in a position to look good.
If AC and I played 100 games like with the team, he's winning player of the game 99 of them.
I love it. I'm here. Oh, really?
Oh, what a shot. All right, we got a close game here.
Yeah, they're kind of mid. They're
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Portland Trail Blazers. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. MP is out there with Klingon. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And for Cleveland, the big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches that they prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Allen outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Harden with the stop.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
Mitchell against Sharp. Joseph has an open look. Hits it from 3-point range.
He likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Oh, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
Avdia, the pass to Joseph. And another 3 for Portland.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson. He told me that they've got one of the league's best lockdown defenders in Drew Holiday, so it won't be easy for us tonight. Coach went on to say that against top-tier individual defender like Holiday, the most important thing is spreading the points around and having a diverse attack. Kevin, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Just 4 to shoot. Joseph, that's good.
And from 3-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Klingon towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines pushing that hard-nosed approach.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Joseph. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to Indiana. Mitchell looking it over. Mobley with it. Now Avdia defending. And that one's good, Mitchell.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
Here's Avdia. He gets it in there. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Harden the pass to Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
When you have an elite wingspan like Jared Allen, you make those alley-oops look easy.
Here's Holiday. Banked in off the glass.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
Now, here's Mitchell. His last outing, he had 18 points. And now, we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, this summer, the entire Cavaliers executive front office staff received multi-year contract extensions. Over the last 3 years, Cleveland has had the 3rd best record in the association. Guys, and there's a sense that a culture is being created that is permeating every level of this organization.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Johns, we appreciate the update. Wade, good.
Oh, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Portland trailing here. And Lillard kicks to Joseph. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Joseph's got 12.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Wade. Portland grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
And it's Lillard missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
And the basket by Lillard.
And I love how decisive Lillard is, giving the defense no time to react off the dribble.
Pass to Wade. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Near the three-point line, it's Joseph. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cavaliers trailing. There's 47 seconds left in the first. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Kamare. Still scoreless. Joseph bangs home the trifecta.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Schroeder against Lillard. Here's Wade. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Wade's got 7 points in the game.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Pass to Kamare. Back to Joseph for the 3. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 18.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Trailblazers lead by 3. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Harden out there with Mitchell. And there's Jared Allen. Then it's Sam Merrill. And it's Tyson in at the power forward position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Pass to Merrill. Shoots over Grant. Merrill can't hit. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Here's Grant. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, a little aggressiveness pays off for Grant inside. And as a coach, you love to see that effort.
You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he's often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
Getting inside, it's Harden.
And what control from Harden inside, adjusting his shot perfectly for that short-range make.
Stolen by Harden. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. They retain possession. Joseph with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 5. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trailblazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players to surround them. Kevin?
A good strategy. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And here's Joseph for 3. Nailed from three-point land. And it's a 10-point Portland lead. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Allen passes to Miro. The three-pointer, no good.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
Joseph. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Oh, no question. Because these teams only play twice a year, this game will mean a lot more to them.
Keon Ellis, he's checked in for Sam Merrill. Portland also making some changes. Klingon, he's checked in for Tamani Kamara. Avdia comes in for Jeremy Grant. And it's Sharp in for Scoot Henderson. Outside Holiday. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
And Holiday kicks to Joseph. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Harden on the wing. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Pass to Sharp. The 3 from Joseph. Lillard from outside trains the three-pointer. Lillard's got 6.
Well, given how many deep shots we've seen Lillard hit, a three-pointer from just outside the arc feels like a mid-ranger.
Here's Wade. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists now in this one. On the wing, MV. Wade is covering. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Ellis. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And since their scrappy play last season, Coach, the Blazers extending the contract of head coach Chauncey Billups.
Yeah, great decision, as well as a renewed contract with the front office. Times have passed, their seats have grown high, but nice to see that commitment to what they're building.
Shoots. Lillard with the bucket. He's got 8.
Yeah, I just love the look of Lillard's jumper. It's repeatable, and you can tell Dame never stops working.
Wade for 3, and Klingon pulls it down. Joseph dishes to Lillard. Schroeder against Joseph. To the paint. Here's Klingon. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And what's scary about Klingon, he's still learning how to score around the rim. Donovan will only get better.
Pass to Wade. Shot clock at 6. Strus against Avdia. And it's Strus missing.
Wow, he got whacked on that. There shouldn't be much debate there.
The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for you.
2 shots.
All free throws good from Avdia. And the rejection by MP. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Joseph.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, now that he's established that defensive presence, guys think twice before challenging.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. Hanneman clinging out there with MP. And it's Holiday in at the point. We know Dennis Schroeder is a great pro student, but he might be even better playing internationally.
Yeah, Kevin, you're right. And there's a few guys like that. We saw it with Dennis Schroeder, that when they're playing for their country, maybe it's the role they have or the confidence that their teammates and coaching staffs have in them at that level. But Dennis Schroeder takes over when he's playing for Germany. Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
Portland again missing.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
13 feet away. And that one goes long.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in. Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Stolen by Joseph. Outside Holiday. No good that time. Good D by Mitchell. Harden right side. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Joseph's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Holiday. Back to Joseph. Fires from deep. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
Harden surveying the D. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell powering through contact.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA. And the Cavaliers with possession here. 11-point game. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Harden out there with Sam Merrill. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Shot by Joseph, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
6 to shoot. Merrill finds Harden. Strus, that's for 2. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Trailblazers leading by 11. Avdia, the pass to Joseph. A 3-ball. The Cavaliers pull it in. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Here's Harden. Oh, Harden pressing the action.
How about the effort from Harden, pushing past the contact inside.
Avdia, the pass to Joseph. Drills the three-pointer. Joseph's got the lead up to 12 now for Portland.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
Back to Allen. The shot, no good. And so Holiday will bring it up for Portland. The 3 from Joseph. The rebound by Merrill. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Locked up there for Allen.
More from Allen. Can pile up points without wasting possessions. Very economical.
And Holiday kicks to Joseph. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Harden. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Yes, that goes in.
And for Harden, finishing through contact is just part of the job. Description. He gets bodied up almost every time he takes it inside.
Back to Joseph. Over Mobley. Joseph, that's good. Joseph's got 36.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Harden can't hit. Portland leading by 13. Holiday dishes to Joseph. And here's Sharp. Back to Joseph. The 3. And it's Strus with the rebound. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Portland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Took him no time at all on that one. Joseph's got 38 points.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Tipped away. Pass to Harden. Lets it go from 11. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And that's just opportunistic basketball. Mobley carving out space and then cashing in on the second chance opportunity.
Outside, Avdia. Fires the 3, sinks the three-pointer, and the Trailblazers lead by 16.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Well, without a question, Joseph displaying his skills today.
He's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Well, we have a chance now, a recap of one of the standout performers, our player of the game.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Loads it up there for Mobley. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Trailblazers.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Joseph.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
Avdia, the pass to Joseph. Now, here's Thibault. with the shot. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's Schroeder. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And here's Anderson. He'll bring it up for Portland. Outside, Joseph. Hands it from downtown. Joseph's got 44.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Avdia, the pass to Joseph from outside the arc, and another three for Portland.
Well, they keep going to him, and he keeps delivering.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin.
The end of the game.
A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. We'll see you next time.
annual 2K TV Awards are back and just around the corner. The awards show is on June 19th.
Can't wait. This is where we celebrate you, the community, and your accomplishments in NBA 2K26. There are 10 categories, and winners receive some pretty amazing rewards.
More to come on those rewards, but next week we'll be putting your 6 top place season winners up for a vote, and you'll
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Look at the Trailblazers, focused as they walked into the locker room earlier. Their job's basic tonight, get a W on their home court. All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Wallace and Williams run the wings. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. And it's Mitchell in at the 1. And for Portland, Sharp at the 2 with Avdia playing the 3. MP is out there with Donovan Clingan. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. We are in the quarterfinals of the NBA Cup. It's the west side of the bracket with a group winner taking on the wild card.
Well, this is when the Cup gets serious. It doesn't matter what you did in the group play. This is single elimination, loser go home, and winner moves on.
Joseph passes to Avdia. Back to Joseph. Launches it. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here are the Thunder with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Wallace, the pass to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Avdia against Williams. 6 to shoot. Clingan with the block.
I like this. The sheer size and reach of Clingan was a big factor in him finding that block.
A bit of a shocker during the summer of 2024. Deni Avdia getting traded from Washington to Portland.
Yeah, and from one young team to another, VA. Deni was just 24 when he got moved and fetched 2 first-round picks, 2 seconds. A big haul.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zones, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Ryan, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. That free throw good from Holmgren.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
And Lillard gets it to go.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Clingan with the block.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Yep, that one goes.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Williams passes to Hartenstein. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. With a 9-footer. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively. 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
It's Sharp on the wing. From deep. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Joseph has got his 3rd assist of the night.
I just love the ball move.
Oklahoma City calls timeout. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Yeah, those opposing crowds can put you off balance at the stripe, but you got to block out the noise and make those free throws.
And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at the Rockets. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for Portland, they've been on a roll, victorious in their last 5 outings, really showing up their #1 seed status.
MP against Hartenstein. Pass to Avdia. The three is up. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Wallace, left side. And here's Hartenstein. Guarded by Klingon. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Stop the drought. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters around the league rim.
Yeah, BA, and it was verging on disrespect if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championship.
And here's MP from outside. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. 6 points for MP.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. A good chunk of the season has passed us now, Greg. I'd imagine the wear and tear is adding up for some players.
Yeah, it varies from guy to guy. You know, vets are usually dealing with something just from playing so many years. But, BA, the rookies, they're learning now what it takes to be in NBA condition.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Williams is checked in for Klingon. Kamara comes in for Avdia. And Holiday subbed in for Sharp. Then for Oklahoma City, Lou Dort, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Joe comes in for Wallace. And it's Alex Caruso in for Mitchell. Lillard with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. MP way outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Williams. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
MP outside. Takes the 3. Sinks it from distance. Joseph has got 12 points.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Pass to Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Here's Williams. Holmgren with the block.
Yeah, premier shot blocker. Holmgren may be slight of frame, but he's never running from the fray.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. And here's MP from outside. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we got a blowout underway here. Trailblazers out in front. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Boy, the Trailblazers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Jared McCain out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5, roaming the paint. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against Memphis was simply terrific. He ended up with 37 points and gets in shooters' heads with the shot block.
Substitution on the court.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Thibault. Here's Williams. He's covered by Holmgren. Williams' shot is good. And the Trailblazers lead by 15.
Well, terrific timing and placement with the bounce pass there.
Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Well, this is the kind of defender Williams is. Aggressive and ready to go after block.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Portland. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren for 2.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Lets it go from 11. The shot by Lillard, no good. Thunder trail by 13. Inside, here's Joe. MP with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. .144 left to play in the second quarter. And he gets it back. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 9.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. And now that we're into December, let's check in on the Rookie of the Year race. And this year's rookie class has been an exceptionally fun one to watch. So I'm sure fans want to know who's out in front. You look at Joseph. What an incredible start to his rookie season. Sitting in the #1 spot right now, but I'm sure this will be an exciting rookie race.
And you know his confidence must be soaring, sitting at the top of this impressive list of young talent.
Yeah, he's a clear #1 right now. Nobody even close to passing him.
Here's Williams.
Whoa! Oh, sweet move.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And we see the speed and power. And Williams shows off on that one.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
Well, you look at Sharp, and he's just short of the #1 spot in the voting. No question, it seems that he'll be a factor in the dunk contest.
Yeah, B.A., you don't want to have to win in the voting to be the winner on the court come All-Star Weekend. I'm sure he's got what it takes to get some 10s from the judges.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss. And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Lillard passes to Joseph. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 6 assists in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
It's stolen by MP. Outside Holiday. MP way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break.
Oklahoma City, 40.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes it's threatening to be. And it's Lillard with the ball for Portland. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. We've got Klingon. MP is out there with Avdia. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Thibault in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And that one's good. Joseph.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Pass to Williams. Back to Holmgren. There's the 3. On target from range. Holmgren's got 10 points in the game.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the 3 right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player. I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Oklahoma City shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence that can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Mitchell grabs a miss. Mitchell's got 4 rebounds now. Takes it inside. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. And here's MP from outside. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 7th assist here tonight. And the Thunder call time here.
And we all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
And some changes here for Portland. Kamara, he's checked in for Klingon. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Damian Lillard. Then for Oklahoma City, Lou Dort comes in for Jalen Williams. And Jared McCain subbed in for Mitchell. Wallace misses. Portland leading by 18. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development. He said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, of an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. To the right side. Holmgren, right side. Back to Wallace. 5 to shoot. Sinks that one from the post.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Now Sharp. Give him 8. Portland moving it around. And stolen by Hartenstein. To the inside, Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Got to push him farther out than this.
Here's Joseph. McCain against Henderson. Over McCain, and it's Portland scoring again.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Wallace outside.
2 minutes.
It's Dort on the wing.
2 minutes.
Off target from 3-point range.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Much to the fans to love. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the 4th. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Cason Wallace out there with Mitchell. And it's Caruso in at the 3.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Pass to Joseph. Here's the 3. Caruso grabs the board. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. And it's blocked.
Well, people forget, when Grant came into the league, he was a defense-first type of player.
Now here's MP from outside the arc. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got his 9th assist of the game now. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Portland.
Well, their shot blocking, the defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And you also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level.
It's Sharp on the wing. Grant outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it from 20. And that one's good. Joseph, 43 points for MP.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
From deep, Mitchell. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
From deep, MP. Another 3 for Portland.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Lillard finds MP. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
From behind the arc, hits a three-pointer. Joseph has got 49 in the game.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Back to Holmgren. Fires the 3. And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That'll be a second foul of the game. Portland making a switch here. Thibault's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Holmgren. Williams comes in for Williams. And it's Wiggins in for Caruso. Outside Sharp. MP outside. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Here's Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Good whistle there.
And he can't get the first one. For the Trailblazers, Williams comes in for Joseph, and it's Kamal. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on
drop 9 on this trip, dressing funky. On my hip, this feel like it's Law and Order. You know I stay lit, I just